Okay. I mean, it might not be the most glamorous thing in the conference center.
Mr. Green, can I call you back to the camera for a moment? We are having a tour of this enormous Mware building, and I know you haven't been in here but about 8 minutes or so. I'd just like your first opinion. First of all, give us any credentials that you might have as far as your opinion.
Well, I worked as a city planner in Tuscaloosa for 15 years and did a lot of community projects, working with engineers and buildings, old buildings, and building new buildings, and I had to oversee the project management. But looking at this building, you know, right off the bat, it's so huge. I mean, it's the biggest building that you know that I've been in that's certainly in this condition, but it's got a lot of promise.
What's your opinion on the strength of the walls?
Well, from what I've seen, it's as good as you could expect to find today or build today.
Okay. So in other words, if we were asking a question about a building, I would safely say, and would it be your opinion that we already have a building, we just need a roof on this?
Oh, I would think so, and you know, a good bit of cleanup, but that's certainly manageable.
This is only one, Mr. Green, this is only one of many, or several anyway, rooms, and this probably holds 6,000 people here. Safely 4.
Sure, I would certainly agree with that, and you know, if you got every inch of space that you could, you know, you might even get more.
Yes, sir. And we're going to continue on. Thank you, sir.
Now, I mean, it's not just blocks.
Yeah.
Stacked on top of each other.
What are you saying there, sir?
I'm saying that these are not just empty concrete blocks, you know, empty masonry blocks. There's concrete in them, and they're reinforced and most likely rebar. This is probably as good as you could ever hope to have in a building.
And then the infrastructure inside, these beams are, hey, if one of two of them has a little rust, that's...
Oh, no, yeah, that's not a problem. I haven't seen one that would cause me to be concerned yet, and that doesn't mean there might not be one in here, but, oh, actually there is one, that bent one.
Well, and that was one of the minor ones across for the support of the roof, and
Right.
It wasn't the major upright I-beam at all.
That's right.
How thick would you say the exterior walls are?
At least 12 inches, maybe 14.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's just-
I would say 14.
It's just an incredible structure, in my opinion.
This area's got some damage to it, and we'll show you the good with the bad. You can see that the roof was corrugated metal and just rusted through years ago. And yeah, it's going to take some cost to put the roof on and a lot of cleanup. But once that's done, I mean, we got a building here that these types of buildings are not even being built nowadays.
No, I don't think anybody could afford to build a building like this today.
And we
Certainly
haven't.
not a small town.
No, sir. We haven't been through. There's so much potential here too, and of course we're trying to save the building. I'll just tell you, but we want to see all sides, you know. And if we have to tear it down, so be it. But we'd like to see it saved.
Right. I would think that it would certainly be a valuable asset and one worth saving. Wow, this just blows my mind. This is something else.
How much do you think, and I know we're not even going to go through the whole building, what would it take to build a building this size nowadays?
I couldn't imagine. It might cost you $20 million, or you know, maybe. It's so huge. I don't know. I would have to, you know, put some numbers down and.
Well, first of all, I'd say nobody's building a building like this now.
That's just it. Nobody's building it, and I am positive no small town, no town the size of Hamilton, is building a building like this because they couldn't afford it.
No.
Not ever. They just couldn't afford it.
Well, the thing about it, you know, it's been said that, well, even when we finish, we still have an old building, but who cares? If it's far stronger than the new buildings that are going up nowadays, who
That's
cares?
as good as it gets. You know, if you got a good structurally sound building, who cares if it's 400 years old?
Right. Yeah. Tell the people in some of those cities in Europe that you know, tear down their stuff and put new stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, if this is safer in a storm than the new structures that are going up, I think I'd rather be in here. Can you imagine how many winds this place has been through?
That's absolutely true. And for there not to be more stuff down, it's really a testament to the construction of the building. I don't think any engineer could come through here and say that this was not a very well designed and built building.
I'm glad you brought that up because Hamilton's own city engineer has determined that this building is structurally sound. It just needs a roof.
Right. And a good cleanup.
Oh yeah, well,
a few other little things, but as
well,
far
even
as
if there's a
in
lot of
big scheme
things.
Exactly. You could, for the price of a roof, you could never even come close to building this building.
But
Well, they thought it a good enough place to store supplies for disaster relief.
and this roof in here is perfect.
This roof's in good shape.
This is absolutely.
This looks good.
This is perfect actually. In fact, they've actually ran new lighting in here. You can see right here. These are new bulbs.
Yes, but and just look, you know, this is a small room comparatively speaking to some of these others, and it is huge.
Yeah, it really is.
Windy, but you can see there's some windows broken out, but the face of the building is still beautiful and intact. And out here out front, even the old waterworks here could be, this whole area could be landscaped. This could be a beautiful goldfish pond or something out front here.
Cafeteria's right on down here. And
Mr. Sullins, what'd you say about the electricity coming into here now?
this building has an extra power source coming in from the substation. It come in and comes in the back down there, then where it, I'm not sure, but Glenn Hogue is a retired Alabama fireman, has worked on it a lot in here, and he said, I think he said it was 44,000 volts coming in, but some way, if the power goes off for any reason, it automatically goes to another
Substation.
to keep it going.
And the sewer system all intact. We're good to go on this.
Yeah, probably so. I don't know of any reason why it wouldn't. That stone is
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It looks good, and not any of it damaged.
No,
Nowhere.
No damage whatsoever.
I was happy to see that.
Just needs a little tender loving care.
Flagpole's even still intact. All right, let's get our man and get a closing statement.
Well, I'm certainly impressed with the building. The size of it, what appears to be very good structural integrity. The massive size is just beyond belief unless you've actually been in the building. Yeah, it needs some work, definitely needs some roof work, but it is a great start to an awesome building for a city to add to its assets. Just incredible.